Welcome to Zero Point Gadgets, where we dive into powerful, cutting-edge tech and break it down so you know exactly what you're getting. The product link is in description. Today we're talking about the ASUS ROG Strix G16 2025, Model G615LW AS96. And let me just say right out of the gate, this thing is an absolute beast. We're talking about a 16-inch gaming laptop that puts desktop-class firepower into a chassis you can actually carry around. So the big question is this really worth your money? And what do all those spec numbers actually mean when you're sitting down to game or create? Let's break it all down. Starting with the processor, you've got the Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX under the hood. That's a 24-core, 24-thread chip clocked up to 5.4 gigahertz on the performance cores, and it can draw up to 80 watts when it really needs to stretch its legs. In real-world terms, that means whether you're gaming, streaming, rendering video, or doing all three at once. This CPU doesn't flinch. Benchmark tests show Geekbench 6 multi-core scores around 11,840, and Cinebench, our 23 multi-core, hits roughly 16,279. Those are numbers that rival workstation-class machines from just a few years ago. Now let's talk GPU, and this is where things get really exciting. The RTX 5080 laptop GPU packs 7,680 CUDA cores, 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 memory on a 256-bit bus, with a base clock of 750 MHz that can boost well above 1,500 MHz. And with a max TGP of 175 watts in NVIDIA Advanced Optimus, with an MUX switch built in, you're getting a performance uplift of 5 to 10% over laptops without a MUX switch. That's a free performance gain that actually matters in competitive titles. On top of that, DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation massively increases frame rates using AI, and NVIDIA Reflex 2 with frame warp gives you the ultimate responsiveness for precise, competitive play. What does this translate to in actual games? Players are reporting smooth performance at 2.5K resolution in modern titles, and the 240Hz refresh rate combined with the 3 milliseconds response time makes everything feel immediate and sharp during fast-paced shooters and racing games. Why is this such a popular choice? That answer comes down to the display. The ROG Nebula display runs at 2560 by 1600. That's 2.5K at 240 Hz with a new ACR film that enhances contrast and reduces glare, all in a 16:10 aspect ratio that gives you more vertical screen real estate than a standard 16:9 panel. Whether you're in the middle of a war zone or editing a 4K timeline, the extra screen height genuinely makes a difference. That on the memory and storage side, you've got 32 gigabytes of DDR5 at 5,600 megahertz and 1 terabyte of PCIe Gen 4 SSD storage with raw throughput up to 7,000 megabytes per second. That means game load times are nearly instant, and large file transfers happen in the blink of an eye. And if you want to upgrade later, ASUS has redesigned the 2025 Strix G16 with a completely tool-less access design, letting you swap RAM, SSDs, and even clean the fans without needing a single screwdriver. The kind of future-proofing is huge. The chassis measures 35.4 by 26.8 centimeters, about 13.9 by 10.6 inches, with a thickness ranging from 22.8 to 30.8 millimeters, and it weighs in at 2.65 kilograms, or about 5.84 pounds. Not Ultrabook territory, obviously, but for packing in a full 175-watt GPU and a 24-core processor. That's genuinely impressive engineering. The cooling system uses an end-to-end vapor chamber, tri-fan technology, and conductanonic extreme liquid metal applied directly to both the CPU and GPU. That's the same liquid metal compound used in high-end desktop cooling setups, right here in a laptop. In turbo mode, the system can hit 230 watts of total system power, and fully unlocked in manual mode, you can push it all the way to 255 watts. Connectivity is next-gen too. You get Wi-Fi 7 with Bluetooth 5.4 and a full gigabit Ethernet port. And depending on your configuration, you have access to Thunderbolt 5 ports pushing data at up to 120 gigabits per second. This laptop also won the 2026 Taiwan Excellence Award. a world-renowned design honor. So the industry is paying attention too. The G615 AS96 runs Windows 11 Home right out of the box and is priced in the range of around $2,500 to $2,800 depending on where you shop, making it one of the more competitive RTX 5080 laptop configurations on the market right now. Bottom line, if you're a serious gamer, a content creator, or someone who simply refuses to compromise on performance, the ASUS ROG Strix G16 2025 delivers the full package. Elite GPU power, a stunning 240Hz display, blazing fast storage, next-gen connectivity, and cooling that actually keeps up under sustained load. This isn't just a laptop, it's a portable powerhouse. Thanks for watching 0 Point Gadgets. The product link is in description. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more cutting-edge tech, and I'll see you in the next one.